Welcome to Lanmoutarot. This is a general reading for Aquarius Sun Moon Rising for the third week of August 2019. Thank you so much, Aquarius, for your continued support. Doing a little bit more shuffling on camera as usual, and we're using the Rider-Waite deck this time, and it's the larger cards, so it's a bit difficult to shuffle. So just doing a little bit more shuffling. And we'll use the Deviant Moon Tarot deck for clarification if needed. And folks, I keep forgetting to tell you, I am now taking personal reading. I'm booking personal reading, I should say, for my YouTube community. So if you are interested in a personal reading or would like some Reiki healing session, please contact me at lanmoutarot@gmail.com. There's more information on the description in the description box below. And let's see what we have here. Spirit, what message do you have for our Aquarius friends? What message do you have for Aquarius during this time? What message do you have for Aquarius? What message do you have for Aquarius? And there's something coming up, just a tidbit, folks. When you're watching these messages, just remember these are general reading, right? We are reading general energies. Wherever I'm tapping on, there must be millions of Aquarius in the world, and most certainly I don't even get hundreds of views most of the time. So the few people that I'm connecting with that feel called to click on these readings, there's the message in there for you. It may not always be positive. I don't edit these videos. Whatever you see, that's basically how it was recorded. But there's a message in there, okay? And if it's not for you, just keep moving along. And it may not resonate at this time. It may be months from now, weeks from now, days from now, that you realize, okay, there was a message in there for me. It may be one word, one thing, you know, one statement out of this 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes video. But do not take it on too much. This is not a personal message. Enjoy the reading for what it is. What else I was gonna say? I wanted to share with you guys. Yes, and leave the rest, okay? Don't get too attached to it. Don't try to make the story fit. If it's supposed to be yours, it will just like ding, like a bell will go off in your head. And if you're watching a reader and you realize that their style of reading or the way they relay the messages or their energy doesn't match with you, it leaves you feeling uneasy or whatnot, don't keep watching. Disconnect. First, ask yourself, why do I feel like this? Perhaps it's because you're not ready, or you're not connecting on an energetic way with that reader. Then move on. There are so many different readers on YouTube, or if you just want a personal reading, I'm pretty sure in your local community. I'm doing a lot of chatting here, Aquarius, but for whatever reason I needed to say that. I haven't been seeing it in the other readings, but it came out for you, so there must be a reason for it. Here we go. Spirit, what message do you have for Aquarius friend? What message do you have for our Aquarius friends? One more. Boom, boom. And yes, we are cutting the cards this time. Boom. All right. The Six of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Hierophant. And the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful, beautiful energy, Aquarius. This is positive, okay? This is very positive here. What's facing you is the Ace of Pentacles. This is a new beginning. The Ace of Pentacles is a card that's like, I always call it the minor arcana version of the Sun card. One of the most positive cards that you can get in this reading. This is the universe bringing you something here, extending an offer to you, an offer that's grounded, an offer you can do something with it. You can grow this pentacle, right? This is like the Pentacles talks about finances, money, right? Something that's material, that's tangible, something that you can touch, something that's here in this 3D world. It's not just like about emotions or clarity or intellect or anything like that. This is like something that's real. And look here, it's almost like once you accept that pentacle, because the thing with the aces here, it's an offer from the divine for a new beginning, right? It's an offer of a new start, but it's up to you. Right? It's a minor arcana. It's not being forced upon you. It's not being thrust upon you. It's up to you. It's up to you to accept this offer, okay? So you can choose to, or you can choose not to. But if you do, look right here. There's a beautiful gate here. There's a beautiful portal, right? That you're gonna walk through, and everything is gonna be different for the better. Okay, Aquarius? That's from God. That's positive here. Very positive card that you can get. So by saying yes to the offer, you're really gonna get a positive outcome. A very reward, a lot of rewards from this, okay? And when I pull this card for you, I'm pretty sure you can see it. I don't even have to lift it here. This is the Three of Swords that's sitting at the bottom, and it really wanted to be seen. Even as I'm showing you this right here, I can see it, like it's poking under it. My attention is going to it. So for a lot of you, this came after heartbreak. This new beginning, it's after there was some heartbreak. There are three swords. I say three stars. There are three swords piercing through the heart, piercing through your heart, Aquarius. Okay, so this came after hurt, after pain. Okay, so in a situation that also was very unfair to you, that brought a lot of sadness and heartbreak. This is Saturn in Libra. Libra talks about justice and fairness, right? And Saturn is the planet of order, the disciplinarian. So it's almost like bringing order in a situation that was supposed to be fair, that clearly was not fair at all to you. Okay, so this heartbreak almost like needed to happen so they can, so that the whole situation, this whole thing could be adjusted. Okay, it's almost like a minor kind of little tower that happened in your life. Okay, whatever it is, you may think things were peachy, or if this didn't happen, things would have continued to be peachy. You would have been able to take it on, right, to tolerate the situation. But no, this was supposed to happen. That heartbreak happened to wake you up to what exactly was going on right under your nose, or to the pain and sorrow, to the dissatisfaction that you were living in that perhaps you didn't realize, whether it's a romantic situation, or it's a work situation, or it's a family situation. But this here, this is the past, that heartbreak. This is what the universe wants to give it to you. They want to say, okay, the heartbreak happened, the swords pierce through your heart, but the heart is not broken itself. Yes, it may be bleeding, it may need some healing, but it's not broken. It's still alive. There's a new beginning at hand here, okay? But this is where we start, and a beautiful, again, moving away from troubled water. The Five of Swords is the card of trouble, of conflict, of fighting, of just people just going at it, sometimes for no reason at all, just for the sake of aggravation, really. And here you are moving away. You can see here where the water is very choppy, and they're moving away to calmer sea, leaving something behind. So some of you may decide to move, to relocate, to change location even, okay? And just leave everything behind. It's just you and a child here, it seems like. And it's just a family unit. I don't know if this man that's rowing this boat is together with them, but there's a feminine figure that seems here, and a child sitting here, like leaving behind what no longer serve you, going to, and for a lot of you, this may not be just a physical move. It may also be, because the swords talk about the mind, right, the intellect, your thoughts, ideas. It may be that you're leaving conflicting thoughts behind, right? It may have been that all this thought, all this trouble was also being created in your own mind. It's you deciding to leave that behind as well, to go to find your peace of mind, okay? To go to leave away the conflict, to go towards where you can think, you can just be, okay? But there's a move here, there's a redirection here. That's what's important. And look how fast this is going. This is the Knight of Wands. This is fire on fire. This is moving, like, this is like moving fast. Nothing can be in the way. This is a messenger. Yes, for some of you, the Swords card also deals with messages. For some of you, it may very well be that it's a message that you receive, or it's the Knight of Wands is also a card of travel. It almost looks like, I don't know if it's mountains or the pyramids that are behind him, and also long distance travel. So for those of you that are moving, relocating, it may be that you're relocating to a great distance, okay, like moving state kind of a thing, moving cities, kind of just like changing apartments or house, okay. It's like to, like almost you have to get on a plane ride or something to get there. This is on the water, traveling, crossing bodies of water here. So it may be in a different continent even. It's either you that's making that move or someone is moving towards you. Okay, that's gonna allow you to create that change, that redirection in your life. Okay, it's like someone is coming to your help here, and someone was very passionate, was very quick with it. Okay, and here we have the Five of Major Arcana 5, the Hierophant. The Hierophant is like the High Priest. The Hierophant is the energy of the Pope, right? Is the energy of anything that deals with higher level of commitment, of leadership position. The Hierophant may be, you know, the boss, the CEO of the company, the head of an institution. It's also a card of marriage, anything that's dealt with like government, you know, and institutions and that. So there's a real sense here with that Saturn in Libra card with the Six of Swords, that that redirection is gonna bring you towards more order. Okay, it's gonna bring you towards more, there's gonna be more structure in your life. And also for some of you, you may be assuming more responsibility about your life as well. Okay, you may be stepping to a leadership position, whether it's in the family or it's in your own life or in the relationship or at work for that matter. Some of you may be going back to school, you may be traveling, you may decide to get to get a higher degree that's gonna bring you even greater abundance, greater earning, that's gonna increase your earning. Okay, here we go. This is the Hangman, and the Hangman came out in reversed. Okay, so if there was delay, there was waiting, there was a sense of like time just passing by, this is gonna stop. Wherever it is there's stagnation, this is going to stop. The time is now. Okay, the Hangman, like it's like this with that clock basically suspended to the heel of his red boot. To the heel of his red boot. Now it's like this here. No more upside down. If you feel like you're upside down, I'm trying to see if it's the noon is on top, and I think it is. So the clock is in the right face up now. Okay, time is moving in the right direction again for you. Time is moving the right direction again for you. If you are feeling upside down with a sense of like you're not sure what you are doing, you are suspended in the air, you were just letting time pass by, there was delays because you could not find your way, this is over. Okay, and here we have the Two of Wands. Yes, a path has been chosen, decision has been made. Like I said, I think a lot of you will choose that Ace of Pentacles, that new beginning the universe is sending you, God is sending you. And the Two of Wands is like that decision has been made, you're choosing your path. There's no more delay. The delay is over. Movement is happening. Action is being taken. Okay, that's also the Two of Wands here. It's like okay, offer made, and I think these are like, are there onions on the ground? Yeah, these are onions on the ground. So for some of you, that may mean something. I don't know if they're onions or garlic. So whichever one there is. So think of what this mean to you, because my attention is being grabbed towards it, but I'm not getting as to why. So, and it seems like it's digging a hole, like it's planting stuff. It's almost like the planning phase here, right? We're taking actions towards the future. We're digging, we're planting here so we can harvest later on. This is really good, Aquarius, because I know these past readings have been quite tough for you. So I'm really happy to see that there's a change of direction, there's a redirection, there's an adjustment that's taking place here. You're accepting an offer from the universe to start over. okay, to start over from the beginning. And it's okay, sometimes we need to do that in our life so we can find our grounding again, to reground ourselves, to go back to source, to the beginning. What did I want to do again? Why am I doing this? Why was that important? What can bring me closer to myself, closer to my ideal self state of being? And I feel like you're doing that. You're accepting this offer and you're planning for it. You're coming out of stagnation. Look here, this is judgment, day of reckoning, reconciliation, atonement for your sin. Meaning if you're in the wrong, there will be some prices to pay too. This is karma, right? Judgment day. If somebody left you behind or somebody did you wrong, was in and out of your life, especially if it was a romantic situation, because the Knight of Wands can be the player card. He's in and out, right? Like, he doesn't stay, doesn't spend the night, get what he wants and leave. So there's going to be judgment here. And yes, for some of you, the judgment card is also a card of reconciliation. There may be some reconciliation that needs to happen, reconciliation with the divine, because this is the Pope we have here, going back to the church, okay? Reconciliation, confessing your sins here. Day of atonement. What did you do? Did you accomplish the mission you were sent here to do? Taking stock of your life. This is the divine intervening in your life, Aquarius, to say, excuse me, Aquarius, what are you doing? It's time for you to face your maker, okay? There's one more on the Knight of Wands, Spirit. One more on the Knight of Wands. And we have, wow, look at this. We have the Knight of Wands, to clarify the Knight of Wands. The Knight of, there's something else about the Knight of Wands that we don't see a lot. I mean, I don't hear it being repeated a lot. Like, the Knight of Wands, there's a sense with the Knight of Wands of, this is a very, because the Knights take orders from the kings, right? They're not the ultimate authority. They're following orders. So, and sometimes they could just be a messenger. And there's a sense with that Knight of Wands that they're like, they're so passionate. They're so fiery. They're like in their full body armor. They're ready to fight. They're ready to kill, whatever they have to do. They're ready to, they want to win that mission. They want to achieve that mission. They want to succeed in that mission. There's a sense of like, I call it sometimes the blockage remover. Nothing can stop them on their way. Nothing, it's like they're going in forward to clear the path forward for you. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting here for you, Aquarius. It's almost like you're getting on that, you've decided, you're taking the offer, you're really seeing all the stagnation, you're making a decision here. You're not going to stay suspending upside down and waiting for things to change. You deciding to act, you moving forward, you changing, even if it's your thought, your way of thinking, or changing location, or moving, travel, whatever it is you're making the decision to do here, there's a change happening. You're making that change actively. Engage in that change. And it's like that Knight of Wands is the angel saying, okay, you are making the necessary changes to rebalance your life, to bring things, your life back into equilibrium, to balance your karma. Now we're gonna help you out. We're gonna send that Knight of Wands to clear the path for you, to clear your path. Okay? And what do we have here? Wow. Yeah, some of you really going to travel. By the way, the Knight of Wands is also a card of travel. Some of you really going to travel. Some of you really going to move. Okay? Because this is what we have here. We have the Eight of Wands. That's also a card of movement, of travel, communication. There's going to be real movement happening here. Okay? And then we have here the Five of Swords. That's the conflict. Movement from conflicts. Look what she has in the hand. This old lady. What they call that? The scythe, I think. He's about to whack this thing down. This is the conflict, okay? Quickly smashing away that conflict. This is the conflict you're moving away from. That Five of Swords. You move away from the Five of Swords to the Six of Swords. Okay? Don't look back. I see you looking back, Aquarius. Don't look back. Once you leave this, get on that boat, do not look back. Move far away from it. Because the Eight of Wands is the card of travel, and travel fast, the Eight of Wands. Those things just fly. Here they're just being stuck onto the ground, creating a barrier. It's more like a Nine of Wands imagery we're getting here. But the way she's about to whack those ones to unplant them, that's harvest season. This is the Two of Wands here. That's being used to plant the seeds, those onions or garlic, whatever they are, those buds here onto the ground. This is the Eight. We have the Eight now. They've grown. They've grown and multiplied. She's about to cultivate. Okay? She needs to, first of all, use a scythe to remove these ones off the ground, and then to send them flying, to send a message. Send the message out to everybody that needs to know, to all the powers that be. There's a new order. There's a new Aquarius in town. These are my intentions. I've traveled very far to bring this message, or whatever it is. One more on the Hierophant for Aquarius spirit. One more clarification card on the Hierophant for Aquarius. Clarification on the Hierophant for Aquarius. Clarification on the Hierophant for Aquarius. Whoa, 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 whoa. Too much. No, Aquarius. We're not doing it this way. Clarification on the Hierophant for Aquarius spirit. Okay. There we go. I gotta put it down to see. This is the Two of Swords. This is the balance. This is the fairness coming through. Okay. So we have the two of Wands here, and now we have the Two of Swords. This is making that decision. This is like the coming out of this indecisiveness phase. Okay. This is that sense of duality. This is Moon in Libra card. Using your intuition, using your deep feelings, your deep knowing to bring balance, to bring justice into a situation. Five of Cups, that left you in total disappointment. This is emotional sadness. This is feeling like a sense of lack and that you don't deserve, and that someone just literally took your love and throw it to the ground. Not being heard. Look at him. He's literally sticking his fingers in his ears like, I cannot hear you. And it's a shouting match, and you can almost hear her accusing him of this and this and that and this. Fingers being pointed here. It's your fault. You did that. You did that. But there's a real sense of not just, it's an emotional upheaval here. Two people clearly not getting along. But it takes two people to fight. Yes, one person may be more right than wrong, but in this situation here, both of you did things to bring this to that level. Okay? So that conflict here, that emotional disagreement, there's some kind of justice. It still needs to be settled. Okay? And I feel like with that Hierophant, no, it's not the court. This is the church. This is the institution. This is the government. There's going to be a higher power that's going to intervene here to settle the score. Okay? You did the right thing by moving away. You did the right thing by accepting this new beginning, this offer from the universe, by moving away. But there's still, the judgment is still out here. Okay? It's coming in fast. But the day of reckoning is still here. Somebody's got to pay for their sins. And somebody's about to receive the rewards for their good behavior. And with that Hierophant here, there's really also a sense of like teacher-student, like someone coming to get a blessing. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Sorry. The King of Wands. Yes. Okay. The King of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So, especially for those of you Aquarius that are dealing with a fire signs, we have a lot of fire signs here. We have two Knights. We have the Two of Wands. We have the two Knights of Wands. We have the King of Wands. We have the Eight of Wands. That's a lot of fire energy, especially for those of you that are in a fire sign. That's a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries. This is even of greater significance for you, okay? Do everything you can so you know that you're in the right. Make sure you are in the right in this situation where there was conflict. You're doing the right thing by turning your back and moving away. That's the right thing to do. I feel like that's you doing that. Even if it's that person if that person that's doing that, it's also gonna be good, because at least this disagreement will end. This shouting match, this disappointment will end. We have 3-5 here and the outcome. That's 5-5-5. Change of direction. Whenever you say 5-5-5, even if it's on the clock, it's on the license plate, wherever, it's a change of direction. Literally, the universe is turning you away from this thing. It's a change of direction. It's a redirection of your life. Redirection from this relationship happening here. Okay? Conflict, disappointment, looking at the glass half empty, pointing fingers, you know, like there's a crossroad here. The 2 of swords are on the ground here, stepping over it at a crossroad, sticking the tongue out. There's a crossroad. There's someone here who's almost blinded by their own sense of mischievousness because they got away with so much before. They have all the swords. They don't even see there's a crossroad here. These are the same 2 of swords that are underground. This is what's gonna set you free from this. Okay? These are the 2 of swords underground. This is the fairness. This is where the balance is at. Let go of this 3 of swords of disappointment. This 3 of swords that she's holding on, these are those 3 of swords that are planted in your heart. Those 2 hands here, this you need to let go of too. You're walking away, but you're still holding on to this. You want a new beginning. You want to accept this offer. You cannot hold on to those 3 swords. That's the heartbreak. That's the sadness. That's the disappointment. Once you accept that offer, you got to leave all that ish behind. You cannot travel if you're carrying all this baggage. If you're relocating, be willing to even give up all these furnitures, even change your whole wardrobe, even if you have to make it with 2 pair of jeans and 2 trousers and 6 shirts for a while. Let go of the past. Everything that reminds you of the past, let go. Once you accept this new beginning. This is the 2 of swords of justice, duality, using your feminine and masculine energy, being fair in the situation. This is what's on the floor here. This is what's being dropped and being neglected. That's what you need to bend over and pick up. And let go of this 3 of swords. Let go of this pain. Let go of the spillage, you know, blood bath that's happening here, whether it's a wine bath, whatever it is. Let's go of this. Okay? Move. Travel. Communicate. Anything that's on your path here that's creating a blockage, that's creating a barrier towards a new beginning you want to go to, take a siphon, whack it out. I'm truly trying to keep this message short, and so far we've been going on 30 minutes. Oh my goodness. Let's see what additional message I can get for you, Aquarius. I hope you can receive this message and I'm delivering it well enough for you to really get what Spirit is telling you here, because there's somebody who really needs to hear this. This is the Woman's Oracle card. Spirit, what additional message do you have for Aquarius? What woman's message? Oh, okay. That literally flipped out. At the bottom of the deck, we have separation. What I say? A move, a separation is needed here. Moving away, leaving behind whatever there was. Separation is in order here, clearly. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. And I feel some of you are already separated. You've already made that move. It's now settling the score. It's now judgment day. If you're married, it's going to the divorce thing here. Okay, who gets what? Who gets the custody of the child? Who of the kids? Who the finances? That's when the institutions here are getting involved. And some of you, it may just be your church leadership that needs to get involved, or the elders in the community or your household, however you settle scores. Okay. but that's where we at here. I feel like this separation has already happened, because that's in the past situation. You've already moved out of that stagnation. The clock has flipped. You're not upside down anymore. You're planting new seed. You're taking this new offer. You are here. The movement. Removing the blockage out on your path. Day of reckoning. Taking stock of the situation. The balance sheet. What was done? Where are the debits and credits? On which part? Are you in the red here? Okay, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So if it's a love relationship, there's separation here is on the horizon. It was supposed to happen right now. Okay, it's the universe wanting you to go in new directions. They're orchestrating all of this. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And if there's a new person entering your life, just also know that they're sending you somebody new. That new beginning, grounded new beginning, it may be somebody new they're sending your way after that separation has already happened. Okay, and it's important to not bring the old baggage from the past into that new situation. You have to leave those behind. Don't hold on to the 3 of Swords. Don't hold on to those 3 cups spilled on the floor. There's no need to be shouting and pointing fingers and bringing the past into something new that may be coming towards you. Just let go of the past completely. Clean cut. Owl, Raven, Yin, Yang. At the bottom we have the hexahedron, number 18. But we're gonna look at number 7 here for you. And I'm like to see that yin yin symbol here, because whenever I see the 2 of swords, I always think of, and we can look at the synchronicity in the message here, like there's a sense of yin yang duality, right? White, dark, masculine, feminine, up, down, right? That's what we're getting to here. To keep things balanced, because we need all these different energies. And I'm going to read it from the book for you guys as always, so you can get the full message as intended. And we have number 7, Owl, Raven, Yin, Yang, union of opposites. This card suggests that a process of balancing is at work in your life. You are learning that living in opposition brings a sense of tension and dissatisfaction, and that it constructs boundaries between you and the people and circumstances in your life. This effect of separation likely has little or nothing to do with how you wish to view your life or your purpose in it. You're asked to look at the way you are living and begin designing ways to bring yourself into balance with your true nature. How will it look when the dissatisfaction is mitigated? Will you be the same person? Movement toward balancing all areas of your life will activate rejuvenation and greater joy and freedom. Acknowledge the dark aspect within the light, but truly see your light shining in the darkness. Truly see your light shining in the darkness. If anything, take that, okay? Acknowledge your part, understanding how this world situation, this drama, the negativity has affected you. And once you move on, when you decide to move forward, to leave it behind, truly leave it behind, don't take with you any of the baggage, okay? Just know, for you to be able to see the light, there must be dark. For that white spot to show here, the dark must be there. And this is the hope that we have in life, okay? In the darkness, the light shall shine. In the middle of all this dysfunction here, that how's that affecting you? Okay, ask yourself, will I be the same person after this? No. How will it look when the dissatisfaction is mitigated? Because the universe wants you to mitigate this dissatisfaction, wants you to bring the balance. That's what this card is all about. The two of Swords, balance. Okay, this is Moon in Libra, but this is also the minor arcana version of the Justice card in the deck. Okay, this is bringing fairness to a situation, balance into a situation, getting out of indecisiveness to take a decision that is fair for all involved. Because like I said, that dissatisfaction, it affected you too. Even if you didn't start it, even if you were the one was trying to work this thing out, you became muddled mudded by it. Okay, that mud got onto you in trying to clean it, so you are affected by it. It has changed part of you, but we also have to remain aware of all of this. What was our part? And moving forward, how we're gonna make sure that we keep ourselves intact. Okay, Aquarius, there is a lot here. The work here is heavy that you must do spiritually, internally, and also it seems like in externally, right? We're dealing with other people here, but I think you have the strength and the courage to carrying it on. And ask for help if help is needed, and stay open intuitively to receive messages from your spirit guides, from God, on what's the best way forward for you, and remain as positive as you possibly can. I'm sending you a lot of healing energy during this time, a lot of love. As always, come back again for the next week, for the next set of reading. If you that message brings some insights into your situation, or you like my style of reading and want to support, like, comment, and subscribe. And look on the description box for my information if you want to book a personal reading to get more details about your own personal situation, or if you would like some energy healing. A lot of you could benefit from healing to really balance your chakra, to balance your energy here after going through something like this. You can contact me or contact anyone locally in your community, or on the other readers, other people on YouTube that do provide Reiki services. And as always, remember, love is really the only answer. Bye.